Hello everyone, I hope you're all really well and a big warm welcome back to my channel. Today I shall be recreating Pinterest outfits for spring. I noticed recently that I'd been pinning out for ideas left, right and centre, so I thought you might all enjoy seeing my chic yet affordable quiet luxury favourites that I shall be wearing this season and how I, and indeed you, can recreate those outfit ideas really easily with pieces you've already got. Essentially, I really believe that a quiet luxury style should and actually is accessible to everyone. It's just a matter of having a few handy style tips in your back pocket, which hopefully I shall help you all with today. A portion of today's video has also been kindly supported by Fabrique, so I shall share what I chose and a little try on a little later in this video. So on that note, let's get started recreating Pinterest outfits for spring. Outfit idea number 1. So first up, I spotted this outfit idea. This one really caught my eye for a couple of different reasons actually. First of all, it's pretty classic, obviously. She's just wearing white jeans and stripes. Secondly, I really like the color combination, that blazer being in a different tone. She hasn't gone matchy-matchy with the black stripes. Overall, I would say it's a very classic, quite quiet luxury style or old money aesthetic, if that terminology doesn't really grate on you the wrong way. But essentially just a really great, smart, casual look that I personally would probably reach for on at least a weekly, if not possibly daily basis. So first of all, I started with a really affordable pair of white jeans. These ones came from H&M and I think off the top of my head they retailed under £30, but I'll double check. So as per the Pinterest outfit I wanted to recreate, I've added in a black and white striped top. This one is made from cotton and again is super affordable, but I've also found some even more affordable options that I've added into the description box below. My camel belt worked really well with this outfit idea, and with that gold detail as well at the center, it makes a nice focal point to draw the eye in. And then finishing with that slightly unexpected color with my blazer, rather than going for a traditional black or white to match in with my jeans or the stripes. That for me really makes the outfit. Overall, I felt really comfortable in this look because essentially I'm just wearing jeans and a t-shirt and some ballet flats. But I think that mixture of the color combination, a little bit of interest with the stripes, bit of a high-low mix going on, I think it all really works nicely together. Outfit 2. So onto this next look, and in actual fact this one sat in my I like it folder for quite a while and I've never had a go. I think my initial reservation with this one was, is it too quiet luxury or too old money style? Is it actually going to suit me? And I think I was debating with myself if I could twist it in some way that makes it feel more my own personal style. So I started out with a similar pair of shorts that I've got and then added that classic white shirt. So as just mentioned, the knit I decided to add over the top of this outfit to complete the look is a slightly darker shade compared to the light camel that the girl is wearing in this picture. I would credit her if I knew who she was, but sadly it didn't say. And I think because I opted for a shade that is one of my absolute favorites, plus I went for a flat knit rather than a cable knit, it's bringing the whole vibe of the outfit back into my own personal style rather than looking so twee, which I think the other look could have a tendency to go. Personal preference, obviously, you might actually prefer how she did it with the cable knit, but for me, in my everyday life, I think that combination works a little bit better. So I'm actually really chuffed that I finally got around to recreating this Pinterest outfit in a way that actually works for my own personal style better. One final note on this one, I do think having the element of straw, i.e. with my bag or raffia, adds a nice touch to the overall look as it makes it feel a little bit more natural, a little bit more earthy, and that then again is also my own personal style. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have just received a couple of new in pieces from Fabrique. So let me show you what I chose, plus a couple of different outfit ideas of how I'll be styling them. Now, if you're not familiar with Fabrique, they're a designer collective that work with over 300 designers worldwide to bring you exclusive limited edition pieces each season. With designers such as Roxanda, Jonathan Saunders, Emma Cook and Reem Accra, to name but a few, their roster of collaborating designers is a little bit like who's who in the world of high-end fashion. And yet, despite all those big names, they still manage to keep their prices accessible for us to integrate into our daily wardrobes. High-end fashion at a fraction of the usual retail price sounds like a very good idea to me. Plus, with Fabrique's unique loyalty program, you can earn points on every purchase, get member offers, plus access to special savings on those special bonus point days. Take this beautiful dress that I chose. Designed by Jonathan Saunders, who previously worked at Hermes, Dior and Tommy Hilfiger. I love how this one skims over my shape in all the the right places. And I also think that drape at the neckline is just so very elegant. Or this beautiful tweed jacket that I'm wearing, definitely a new favorite for my wardrobe. And no big surprises that the designer Alex Roten spent time designing at Chanel, which I think you can absolutely see running through this whole aesthetic. Made from a blend of wool and lurex, just to give it that little hint of shine, I will more than likely be styling this one in quite a high-low kind of fashion. I do really love that combination of quite a statement piece like this jacket, dressed down with something super casual like a pair of jeans. And then over to this gorgeous linen suit designed by Ruby Bloom of Oscar de la Renta fame. Now I actually went for both the blazer, the midi skirt and the tailored trousers in this option, mainly because I knew they would just mix and match so very well. I also really like the fact that the French linen is slightly more heavyweight than other linens we would usually see. That means you're not going to have any issues with any of those items being too see-through. Plus, I think with them being a little bit more structured, it does look more elegant as a result too. I love the concept of Fabrique, and I love the fact that I'm getting unique pieces from some of my favorite fashion designers that I've admired for years without having to completely blow the budget in the process. So at the end of this video, please do click the link that I've added in the description box below. Take a look at all of their beautiful pieces that they've got available, plus of course all those different collaborating designers that they work with. And if you spot something you like, don't forget I've also got an exclusive discount code for you all as well. As always, all the details are in the description box. Outfit 3 that I saved from Pinterest, as you can see, is actually a really simple look. But I think it's easy to forget that sometimes the simplest of outfits are actually some of my favorites. I think we feel the pressure sometimes to do something a little bit more elaborate with our styling, like we've really made the effort, when actually just pairing a great pair of jeans with a white t-shirt and maybe a blazer over the top is kind of all you need. So breaking this look down, I'm styling this pair of jeans that I'm actually wearing today. As I mentioned, these are really affordable from River Island, and I shall add a link in the description box below. On my top half, I'm wearing one of my favorite classic white t-shirts. I've probably mentioned it before, but it's definitely worth repeating. Investing in those core staples, those pieces that you know you're going to wear again and again and again, is a really wise investment in my book. This one that I'm wearing is probably my favorite classic white tee that I've got in my own wardrobe, and it cost me, if I remember rightly, £30. So we're not talking super affordable, but we're not talking silly money either. So not really quite luxury style on this particular outfit idea. This is more casual actually, but elevated back up again, adding that blazer over the top. I've got a little bit of detail at my neckline with my lab-grown diamond necklace. Obviously my trainers on my feet are one of the lows with the jeans, and then equally picking out those accents of black with my blazer, my trainers, my handbag and my sunglasses. So a very simple style that I'm imagining is really easy for you to recreate, and equally as well, if perhaps you've only got a navy blazer in your wardrobe and you've got some navy trainers, that's going to work just as well too. On to outfit 4, and actually I had 2 different Pinterest outfits that I was debating against. Originally I wanted to recreate this look, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Pretty classic, very quiet luxury style, but I came to a stumbling block because, try as I might, I couldn't find a skirt even similar to that in my own existing wardrobe. And I didn't want to buy anything specifically for this video. I really wanted it to be about my existing pieces, so I kind of had to let that one go. Sadly, but now I want a natural linen midi skirt in my wardrobe. So the Pinterest outfit I did decide to recreate was this one. Very different, obviously, between the 2 looks, but something that you could equally do with a dress or a skirt on a similar kind of vibe. I think the reason I liked this look so much was because it just looked very relaxed and chilled, and yet she looked really put together. But as you'll see through this footage as I get ready into my version, I'm not sure, if I'm honest, that I managed to recapture that essence of her outfit. There's something missing from my look that just doesn't feel quite right, or it didn't when I was wearing the outfit anyway, so let me know what you think. I think her denim jacket is quite a bit more oversized than my one, so it's looking a lot more slouchy and oversized. So with hindsight, I wish I'd raided David's wardrobe and borrowed his. Secondly, I don't have any high tops in white, and I actually think that would have made a big difference and not only look more similar to the original Pinterest outfit, but also probably work better with that dress, so you've got a little bit more height with the white, tying that in a little bit better. But hey ho, I had a go, and even though it might not have quite worked out as I planned, hopefully it springs a few ideas for you and pieces you might have in your wardrobe. On to outfit 5, and what is probably the most classic, quite luxury style out of all of these outfit ideas. But actually, whether you like that old money aesthetic or not, this is just a great outfit and hugely accessible for all of us to recreate, no matter what your budget is. So I started recreating this super affordably with a linen shirt that I got from H&M. Now obviously you could invest in a higher quality linen shirt from say the likes of Reese or maybe Anina Bing. However, saying that, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the H&M version. It's made from 100% linen, and I think off the top of my head it retailed under £20. So long as you're getting 100% linen or a linen cotton mix, it doesn't really matter buying something more affordable. Now although you could mix up this look and pair it with white jeans, I decided to go with a slightly more tailored pair of crew trousers that I've got in my wardrobe. These ones are a firm favourite actually, that I bought in a few different colours because I just love the shape and the fit. Plus they wash really well too actually, so definitely a good buy for me. I really like that touch that she went for an accent of black with her belt. I thought that mixed it up a little bit more, made it feel a bit different rather than going too matchy with those elements of tan. I also really like her open toe sandals, and sadly I don't have any in white, but I do think adding mine in the camel, plus they've got a trim of black on the actual base of the shoe, works really nicely because of the belt. And then finishing off this look with that natural element, adding in the raffia or straw bag, which just helps it, one, feel a little bit more spring-like, but two, I think it calms down the outfit, makes it feel a little bit more casual and not too stuffy. Recreating Pinterest outfits for spring, outfit number 6. I love this outfit, and actually I looked at it and loved it so much that I really wanted to go and buy the exact items that she's wearing, because I could imagine wearing them in so many different ways as well as styling it like that. However, sadly I don't, and as this was a no buy styling video, I had to be a little bit more creative in how I interpreted this look. I was freestyling quite a lot actually. So to start with, I went with my linen midi skirt, one that's new in my wardrobe and I absolutely love. However, obviously it's quite a straight shape compared to her circle, so you are going to get a different vibe. So as you can see, I went with the knitted vest and then those straw elements, sandals on my feet, again in that caramel to make it feel a little bit more earthy and natural and beachy and spring-like, and like the weather is far warmer than it actually is today. However, when reality finally hits me and I register that it's actually still quite cold outside, I've also got a lovely knit that I could add over the top, and it still creates that same laid back, low-key kind of vibe to the whole outfit. And actually, when you look at those two outfit ideas side by side, I actually really like them both, perhaps for different occasions. My version looks a little bit more dressed up, whereas hers is a bit more low-key. But equally, on a warmer day, I could pair mine with flat sandals and that would make it feel even more relaxed. Now, knitwear-wise, those two pieces I'm wearing are made from 100% knitted cotton. They're beautiful and they're made from an independent brand. Sadly, they're not on the super affordable end of the scale because a lot of independents just can't match those kind of H&M prices. However, if it's quality you're looking for, I can highly recommend them. They're beautiful. And indeed, across the high street, I found some similar favorites to her top that she's wearing, so I've added those all in the description box below. On to outfit 7, and a firm favorite Pinterest outfit that I've been really excited to recreate. I think this is a beautiful example of a high-low look done really well. So hopefully my interpretation, feeling the pressure now, matches up to hers. So I started with a pair of straight leg jeans, opting for something a little bit tighter than say the ones that I'm wearing, as she's really got that nice slimline look on her bottom half. That then enables you to add the linen shirt and leave it a little bit loose, a bit more slouchy, very relaxed and low key. The beauty for me in this look, although it's very simple, it's just 3 different pieces, has to be that trench coat. I think that really makes the outfit. So rather than go with my usual camel trench coat, which is a bit of a default setting for me to grab, I opted for this one, which is in the slate grey, so not exactly the same colour. It also has this really great drape to it, so it just flows a bit nicer. Now the open toe sandals that I was wearing in that last look would equally work with this and probably be more similar to hers. However, for me personally, I looked at this outfit as more of an everyday running errands, maybe popping into town or on and off the tube. So not only did I not want open toe sandals, but I also wanted something really comfy to wear. So I opted for my ballet flats, which I think tone-wise work really nicely, but these ones are beautifully made and they just look a little bit more elevated than some of my others with that nice bow detail on the top. I am a bit of a sucker for a bow or two, but it's just a nice finishing touch. Oh, and straw again with my handbag. Sunnies are another really easy style tip to elevate any outfit idea, whatever it is you're going to wear. You could literally be going out in your joggers and a pair of trainers, but you add a pair of sunnies and a blazer over the top, and suddenly you just make the outfit look very chic and intentional. Now onto outfit 8, which I would describe as quite a low-key, relaxed, quiet luxury style. She's obviously just wearing jeans and a knit, but I think it's those little touches that really elevate the look into something a bit more old money aesthetic. It does help, of course, that she's holding a Hermes handbag, but equally we're going to recreate that without spending £10,000. So starting with the jeans, and I don't have any barrel legs in white anymore in my wardrobe, so I opted for this pair because they were a little bit more relaxed than the H&M pair I was wearing before. Underneath, as you can see, I went with this camisole, which just adds a really nice bit of detail across my chest portion with this little bit of lace. And then I finished with this cardigan that I'm wearing today. Now, funnily enough, actually, a couple of months ago, I remember filming a video, getting this out, saying it's not had much wear, I really need to donate or sell it. Well, after filming that video, I then thought, actually, let me just style it with this, and let me just style it with this. And from that little play with my own wardrobe, I discovered about 5 new outfit ideas I would like to wear it with, so I kept it. So definitely a style tip to remember if perhaps you're thinking about donating or selling some of your pieces. It's worth trying them with some new outfit combinations, because you might just happen across some new favorites and then you'd kick yourself if you'd got rid of it. So to finish this look, to really elevate it back up again, I think the important element is that handbag. Obviously not a Hermes, but I do think something quite structured really makes it feel very polished. In black made a nice contrast, and also something a little bit bigger rather than too dinky I think sits really nicely with an oversized knit and those barrel leg jeans. I really do want to spoil myself to some suede loafers, and actually I've got my heart set on these. Do let me know what you think. But for now, with this outfit idea, I was working with what I've got, so I paired this lovely pair with it. No, tone-wise it's not exactly perfect, but I think I'm just about getting away with it. Hopefully you agree, a short but sweet styling video sharing my favorite Pinterest outfits that I shall be recreating this spring. As always, I would really love to hear from you all in the comment section below. Do let me know your favorite outfit that I recreated, and if you haven't got a favorite outfit and you can't choose between them, just say hi. It's always lovely to hear from you all. Don't forget to click the link below and take a look at the full Fabrique collection online. The links, as always, are in the description box below. If you're new here and you've enjoyed this video, a thumbs up. Oh gosh, I actually did that. It's actually really appreciated. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel for more styling videos and outfit ideas like this, new subscribers are always very welcome indeed. Right, I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea, sort out the finer details of some very exciting big life changes, which I cannot wait to tell you all about. Probably why I'm feeling so giddy today. Coming soon. But hopefully today's video has given you lots of outfit ideas and inspiration to keep you going until next Sunday. See you all then.